Welcome once again to the Low Country Food Bank's Cooking Matters in Our Community education series.
Hey guys, Danielle here with the Low Country Food Bank's nutrition team. Today we're going to talk about why it's important to eat at home and demonstrate a quick pasta meal utilizing a framework instead of a recipe. What is a framework? I'm glad you asked. It's a simple food formula we like to use to give you ideas on how to put together a meal using whatever foods you have on hand right now. For the pasta meal, we like to use a pound of protein, a half a pound of pasta, about 1 to 2 cups of sauce, 2 cups of veggies, and season to taste. A framework has tons of suggestions, but feel free to make this work for you. Get creative. Making a meal at home can be much healthier than eating out. Think about what you would order if you were to eat out right now versus what you would make if you stay and watch this video. Generally speaking, eating at home can be a lot healthier because you can choose your ingredients, which means you can choose to make it healthier. It also saves you money and reduces waste. Think about every time you go to the grocery store, you bring the groceries home and then you put them in your refrigerator and then you forget about them and they go bad and you have to throw them away. You are literally taking your hard-earned dollars out of your pocket and throwing them in the trash can. We're hoping this video will help you reduce some of that. We want to put that money back in your pocket and have you choosing healthier foods at home. If I take the cost of 2 meals at your average fast food place, it is anywhere between $23 and $31 on average. Now add in about $6 for a quarter tank of gas. If I times that by 52 weeks in the year, because I decide to do that one time a week, I'm spending about $1,500 to $2,000 a year in fast food. So if I switch one fast food meal a week with a framework and use what I have on hand, I am saving anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000. I don't know about you, but I would like $2,000 back in my pocket instead of somewhere else. Looks like we have a carrot, zucchini, chicken sausage, some mozzarella cheese, and some kale. In here, it looks like I have some pasta, sauce, and seasoning. If you don't have sauce, a can of crushed or diced tomatoes are a great substitution. The total average cost of this recipe is about $6.40. If I made this type of recipe once a week, changing out ingredients based on sales or what we have, it's only $332 a year. Compared that to the low end of my fast food cost of $1,500, and I'm saving about $1,100 a year. The first thing you do is cook your pasta. While that's cooking, chop your chicken sausage and kale. You can chop your veggies to your preferred size, but I grated the carrot and the zucchini so my household won't notice the extra veggies. By doing this, I will add bulk to my meal to feed more people and give it a nutritious boost. You can sneak carrots and zucchini into lots of foods this way. Tacos, casseroles, meatloaf, and sloppy joe are some other meals I do this with. Now we're going to saute the sausage and the veggies. While we're working on that, can I let you in on a little secret? This is actually Italian chicken sausage instead of Italian pork sausage because of the fat content. This sausage is packed with flavor, but only has 2 grams of saturated fat over the pork version, which has 13 grams. While this food is simmering, let's take a couple of minutes to explain why fats matter. We actually need fat for organ protection, regulating our body temperature, and even vitamin absorption. But even though we need fat, we also need to limit how much we consume for our health. Let me help you decipher between the 3 different types of fat. We have unsaturated fat, saturated fat, and trans fat. An excellent resource for you to learn more is the American Heart Association, but here are some things to keep in mind when shopping for you and your family. If you think about the oils in your kitchen right now, you have some oils that can sit on the counter and be liquid and others that are solid, right? Unsaturated fat is liquid at room temperature. It's also considered the heart-healthy fat. It's found in plant foods like avocados, beans, nuts, and seeds. It's also found in fish like tuna and salmon. Unsaturated fat helps increase your good cholesterol while lowering the bad cholesterol, which helps keep your heart healthy. Saturated fat is solid at room temperature and is not heart healthy. It's found in things like shortening, butter, coconut oil, and palm oil. It's also found in cheese, fatty beef, poultry with the skin, and sausage. Let's stop to think about the can of shortening. It's solid at room temperature and sticks to everything it touches. Consider how hard it is to get shortening off your hands when you use it. Even when you use hot water and soap, sometimes you need to wash your hands more than once. It's pretty gross, right? Well, this is how saturated fat builds up in your arteries over time. This gives you an increased risk for a heart attack because your blood is struggling to pump to and from your heart. The other unhealthy fat is trans fat. It raises your bad cholesterol levels and lowers your good cholesterol levels. Trans fat can be found in animal products like meat and dairy, but it's mostly found in processed foods because it makes them more shelf-stable. It can be found on the label as partially hydrogenated oil. It's commonly found in foods like shortening, cookie dough, and pizza crust. The list goes on, but I don't have that kind of time. Simply put, if you're purchasing any kind of processed food, just do a quick glance at the label and look for partially hydrogenated oil. And if it says that, put it back. It'll only take a second, and in the long term, it will keep your heart happy. I hope you enjoyed this quick video about saving money and creating a meal with what you have. Now go enjoy your meal and be sure to follow the Low Country Food Bank for more virtual nutrition education. And thank you for watching.
For more information and recipes, visit lowcountryfoodbank.org/nutrition. And to learn where our food pantries and feeding partners are, visit lowcountryfoodbank.org and click Find Help.